What's up YouTube? This is your boy Mastache from Mastache Studios, and today I'm going to talk about upgrading your system for better performance, either it's for video editing, audio engineering, gaming, or even doing graphic designs on your computer. So please do stick around. I'm going to show you my system upgrade that I did recently, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks.
Welcome engineers.
Alright, so yesterday I went to that Tiger Direct, which everybody knows they're going out of business or they were bought off. So basically, they're just selling all their merchandise to leave the store empty. Hopefully, the company that bought them is going to put a new store there since Comp USA was in the same spot that Tiger Direct was when they bought them. So I'm guessing they'll do the same thing. Hopefully, they will because it's a great, especially over here in where I live in the islands. There's only two Tiger Directs over here, and they're like the only spots to actually get computer components at a great price where you don't have to be paying for shipping or handling. But the taxes do kill us over here since we are the highest ranked tax paying island throughout the whole United States, which is weird because we even outranked New York and Alaska, Texas, all them places that have higher taxes than most states. But I went over there, purchased a few things. Now I did recordings of the unboxing, but since I was using my phone to do the recordings and importing it to the computer, it doesn't separate the names or anything. They actually got erased. So after halfway through of the putting in the system, the equipment and everything, I realized it erased. So what I'm going to show you guys is like me mounting a few fans here and there and the water cooling that I had done. So what I have purchased was a Cooler Master Neptune 120XL, which they go for like around 130, 140, and they had it on special for like 99 bucks. So I grabbed it quick because for water cooling, your CPU is an all-in-one loop, and you know it makes a huge difference on your system because one, you're gonna eliminate fan noise from the CPU fan itself, which everybody knows. For you try to make it as quiet as possible, but it always boosts up that heat and makes it really loud. So what CPU heat sinks does when you water cool on a loop like that is extract the heat from the CPU to a radiator with water, and with the fans going in the radiator pushing all that air in, it cools it off. So now you have a source where you could cool off your heat from a different area of the computer itself without actually using air, which is great if you're an audio engineer, you're in a studio and your computer is making all this noise and you're trying to focus on the recording, plus you're trying to not get that sound leaked inside the mics. It's a great way to reduce the sound from your computer itself for sound leakage. Also, for if you're doing edits, either audio, video, graphics, gaming, whatever it is that you're doing, is a great way to help boost up performance on your CPU. If it's overclockable, you can overclock easily without sacrificing heat or noise. And also, I had put in a GTX 950, I believe it is, no, 750 Ti video card from Asus, which they had on sale for like 136 bucks, which is great because I was looking to change the FX 4800 I had in there because one, I like to do all three: video editing, audio engineering, and gaming. So the FX 4800, they let me game on it. Plus, since it's an older GPU, I'm talking about like 2009, 2010 maybe, even 2015, so it's pretty old. And when I'll do the upgrade from NVIDIA, it won't let me because of the, you know, how old the graphic core is. So I decided to upgrade to that GTX 750 Ti, and from the difference, I have seen a big improvement on right now using my Power Director to edit this video and to record. I have seen a big difference in performance wise, which everything is running so much smoother and much quicker, very fast. So I'm happy about that. Now I'll put more videos in less time. Also, I bought a brand new keyboard because the one I had was lacking up. Bought it in blue to match with the computer itself. I like the buttons on it. Helps me use the shortcuts real quick. And this mouse, which by the size of it, it helps my hand grab it more, and it's much more comfortable, much smoother than the previous mouse that I had. So what I'm gonna show you now is like the steps I did to input the CPU cooler and the video card and compare it with the other graphics card. And maybe I'll show you a benchmark I just did with the graphics card so you can see how it looks. I cannot show you about the CPU heat and stuff like that because I'm still learning how to do it. But hopefully what you see from here right now will give you like an idea like what to do with your system if you're an audio engineer or a video editor or a graphics designer or even a gamer. So I hope you enjoy it, and please do hit that like button, subscribe, pass it down to your friends, and please do leave comments for future videos or something that I probably have missed out. I always love to communicate with you guys by chat or through email or even through Twitter. So if you have any questions or concerns, please do hit me up with any of those three. I will leave it down in the description, the bottom below. And enjoy.
Alright, so don't mind the mess, but I just finished mounting the fans on this, which you can see. And you know what? I think I did this backwards. Let me make sure. Yeah, let me redo this. Alright, so now I got it fixed. Now we should go push pull. It's the way it's supposed to. This is the pump itself for the CPU. And thank God for that big ass space this case has. There's the heatsink, which we will dismount in a couple of seconds. Alright, so we're gonna remove the CPU fan, which if you guys remember, the last time was making a lot of noise. So what I did was I put a server fan in here. You know, I had to do a few adjustments and stuff, but it worked pretty good, even though it had a big gap and just fell apart. Had a big ass gap, but it's time to say goodbye, friend. It's cold because I had the fan on. This is the stock fan. That's the CPU, which I'm just gonna add a little bit more thermal paste, and all these two we gotta remove. So let me unscrew it and then show you guys. Alright, so now we got this little thing here. Now the shine is not gonna let you see it well, but right this is Intel, back part AMD. So the letter has to be facing you. So I'm gonna mount it here now, and then we'll go to the next process. So now we have it on, holding on with these nudges, a little loose and sensorized, so when I tighten the other screws will tighten in its place. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go take this plastic off, add a little bit of thermal paste, just you know, just to help it out, just a little drop, and spread it with my finger, and then I'll show you how to mount this. Alright, now it's mounted. Not too bad. It was pretty easy. Mounted it there. Pretty comfortable, I believe. Now what I don't like about these is that these holes are really tough. And this right here is pretty scary. Like you don't have like something securing on it. But hopefully it won't fuck up. So now we got that push-pull system in here. Looks pretty good. Now the next step is getting out of here. So let me unscrew it and put in the new one. All of them require PCIe. So yeah. A quick side-by-side comparison. As you can see, the card is maybe like around 4-finger difference. Now what I don't like about this card is look where the slot is at for the PCI Express. Wow, this one is right there in the back, somewhere around here, which right here, which I like better, but I'm gonna make a workaround, see how I could get that gap that's there, make that cable come to here so it won't be seen. But as the one before, it's double spaced. This one brings 2 DVIs with, and while this one brings 1 VGA, this one doesn't bring VGA, but it does bring a S video and HDMI out, HDMI display ports, I believe they are. Alright, so as you can see, we got our water cooler for the CPU on, and we got the card on with this right here. Has some thermal grease on it, but it's okay. Much more, or not as organized as I expected. Take this cable out, but so far so good. It's not the best looking organization in the world, but it gets shit done. Now I'm gonna add a couple of lights in here. Probably put one up here and one down here, and then power it on. All right, the moment of truth, everything's already on. So far we got light on the PCI card, on the video card, and we got our pump and everything on. Now let's hit the switch, and boom, lights is on, the pump is on, everything seems running, keyboards is on. Let's see, we got video. Yes we do. Boom. So far so good. Everything is running smooth. A little dirt here, and we got both fans running down here. Let's pull it off. Fan up here, is it running? Let's see. Yep, it's running. Holy shit, everything got big. Well, let me program the software for the video card to get everything running smooth, and I'll hit you guys back quick. Alright, so from the last time, listen to it now. Silent as a whisper. Very, very lovely. I'm loving it. And the graphics card is outstanding. Great upgrade. Definitely worth it. Plus the lights, I put a cat foil light in the bottom, one at the top. Got them for like $6 a piece, so I got a good deal for that. And I just got a new program to do the video edits that pretty soon in the future. Hopefully I will do a run through the program, you know, just on top of it, for those who want to do like YouTube videos or edit professional videos also, which can be used. But so far I'm loving the new system. Alright, so here is my value benchmark that I did on the video card. But if it was this morning or this afternoon. Here we have the average frames per second at 49.9 frames per second, which scored me a 2088. The minimum frame per second was 21.4, while the max was 88.8. Not too bad for a graphics card that has maybe like a year or two already. It's about to go 2 years old. And for the price to performance, it was great. It's really worth it, because on my other graphics card, I think I probably got like not even 1,000 on the score, and the frames per second was really horrible, especially on the settings
where I have the same one onto now as to this one, which the quality was on high with a 1080 full screen resolution. I am running on a Windows 7 64-bit. The CPU model is an AMD FX 8350 8-core processor running at 4.1 gigahertz. And like I said, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 750 Ti overclocked with 2 gigabytes from factory. So I'm pretty happy for this. Like if you're a beginning editor, video editor, or you have like a small form factor computer that you move around with, they use on location, it's a great buy for stuff like this. Now, with the system that I'm using to record and do all the video edits, it's running so much faster and so much smoother with this video card as soon as I put it in and configured it, did a configuration on it, and it's really worth it. Like, especially if you're in the beginning process like myself, or even if you've been doing it for years. Like if you want something that's cheap but reliable, well, not cheap but inexpensive and has a better price to performance, this is a great way to start, or a great way to continue doing your work for different things, even for like graphics editors, gamers, or even when you're running audio on Pro Tools, for instance, that you have to have the video there while you're editing the audio. It helps it out so much with the video itself, so it can run smooth and you won't get those glitches that most of us go through every time we're doing the edit on the video. So it's a great way to work that out. Even for post-production, it's awesome. Really good. So, as you can see, the value benchmark was pretty awesome for that type of card that has 2 gigabytes of RAM in it. Pretty fast. Frame per seconds were really good for like video edits and whatnot. For instance, right now, me editing this video is helping me out a lot. It's much smoother, much faster. I can do a lot more transitions and cut down time from the video rendering while I'm putting them in and tweaking them out, which a lot of people who uses video editors like Adobe or Power Director or Pinnacle knows that the rendering, depending on the video card you have, is very pain in the ass, as we say. And right now with the CPU, I was running Pro Tools last night, and with the water cooling, it helped out disperse the heat a lot, which a lot of people don't know, that the heat can actually affect your DAW systems in a way for it to crash, because so much heat is coming out without cooling off the way it's supposed to, that actually crashes the system. There's some the binaural numbers that makes it crash like that. But with that water cooling, it's helping it a lot. Plus, I got the benefit from eliminating that CPU sound, which from my last video or two, you have heard it rumble like crazy, making some crazy noises there. It's like horrible. But for now, I'm really happy with this upgrade. So if you like an audio engineer who has a PC, or even with Mac Pros, with the older ones, the gray tower ones, you will have to do like a ghetto modification. Probably use like straps or whatnot. But still, like, it's definitely worth taking the risk and doing the upgrade. Plus, it's a loop that's already come built, so all you have to do is just mount it on the computer. If you're going to do an Apple build, I believe and I'm sure there's an Intel Xeon chips that they used on the last models before going to the trash can. So you should definitely check that out. You're still using those Mac Pro towers, which are the only Macs that I would really recommend to anybody than any other computer, because that tower, the little trash can, is like, it's Thunderbolt, and then everything you had invested before is like gone to the trash. So it's not really all that. Or not, you have to spend way more money just to get your old stuff working the new one, which I don't think is worth it, in my opinion. But everybody got their own type of cup of tea. So hopefully this video helped you out to decide what to do with your computer. So if you're a studio personnel or a video editor, or a gamer, or whoever's doing graphics, Like if you're trying to eliminate the noise to help you concentrate more, or you trying to look for something on a budget to help you edit your videos or whatnot, definitely go with those two products. You know, there's a lot more products out there you could go. It all depends on your budget, but definitely is worth it, you know, in the long run, because now your system's going to run a lot longer from heat, which heat kills off components, and you got your graphics focused on there, making it happen. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that like button if you liked it. Hit that dislike button if you didn't. Please do leave a comment. I will leave my Twitter account and Facebook and even my Gmail on the bottom. So please do hit me up. I'm always a social person. I'm always up day and night. And I will hit you up as soon as I can. If you have any future videos that you want me to do, please do comment that in the bottom below also. The bottom below. No shit. But I think the next video I'm going to do is, I'm not sure. I think I'll do the mic comparisons between condenser mics, ribbon mics, and dynamics. So yeah, I probably will do that on the next video. So adios, goodbye, enjoy your evening, Merry Christmas to all of you. If you don't celebrate Christmas, enjoy your day, stay happy, stay positive, and hope to see you in the next video. Deuce.
Welcome, engineers.